Alright, so for today's video, I have another shoe pickup of my favorite NBA player. So before the video starts, make sure to comment down below who your favorite NBA player is. And also, please leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I'd really appreciate it. And now let's get right into it. So about a year ago, I uploaded a video. It's probably one of the first videos on my channel of me picking up a shoe of my favorite NBA player. So I'm gonna show you him right now just in case you haven't seen it, which more than likely you probably haven't seen that video. I don't even know how many views it has, but here they are, brand new, as you can see, signed on the left shoe. Here's the logo on the right shoe, also has this logo, hologram sticker. Right shoe's also signed, so both of them are signed. And if you don't know whose signature this is or whose logo this is, these are Bradley Beal Player Edition shoes. These are samples, so you can't just buy these. These are only made for him, but as you can tell, these are brand new, so he did never wear these. So these are just a display piece. Honestly, if these weren't signed, I might have played basketball on these. Like, these are just so sick. I have a pair of these actually to play basketball in, and they're so comfortable. I probably would have played in these a couple times just so I could play in Bradley Beal's shoe. You know, he's my favorite player. I think that'd be super sick. But enough of that. Today's video is actually on another Bradley Beal shoe I picked up. So I'll just give you a little background of it first. So I was scrolling on eBay. I always look for Bradley Beal PEs on eBay just because that's where they normally show up. And I've missed out on a couple, and just some of them are just super expensive. I know like his game use all-star game shoes have been on eBay, but kind of choked on those, so we won't talk about that. And there's just a couple other shoes I could have got, but I just chose not to. But these ones I found as soon as they were listed probably, and because I have a saved thing for them on eBay, just so whenever a new Bradley Beal PE comes up, it comes up in my like feed on eBay. These were a bid shoe, and I looked at the listing and I saw he listed them as soccer cleats. So I knew I had a pretty good chance of getting these just because he didn't list them under basketball shoes, so not a lot of people would see them. And he listed them for a starting bid of $35 plus like $10 shipping. And I literally waited all week for these. I was so excited because I wanted to go for them because I knew I'd get them for really cheap. And when there was like 10 minutes left in the bid, I put in my $35 bid, and I actually won them for $45 because of the $10 shipping. So I didn't have to pay that much for them, so I'm super excited about that because some of his shoes, usually they go for like over 100, so not too much compared to like some of the other NBA players, but still, to get like a game used shoe of your favorite NBA player, I think $45 is a steal, and they're in pretty good condition, so I'm gonna show you them right now. All right, so I got both shoes, which is always a plus. Sometimes you only get one, and I'm super happy that I was able to get both shoes just because it came as a lot, or it came as a pair. So here they are, Hyperdunk Lows. As you can see, this is a PE, so no other player has this except him, and these are worn. I don't know how many times they were worn, but it's kind of hard to tell that he wore them just because they're in pretty good condition actually, but it's just kind of hard to tell just because they were probably worn in practice or something, but they're still player used, so that's always nice. And here you can tell it's a Bradley Beal shoe because his logo is right here, so if it'll focus. But these are just super sick. Navy's one of my favorite colors, especially with the red and the white. That's like one of my favorite color combinations just because, I don't know, it just looks so sick in my opinion. But there is some signs of wear on it, if you can see, so you can tell these have been worn just because sole's a bit dirty, and you can just tell by the midsole because it's creased a bit. So no insole on these either, so I'll have to put in my own. And contemplating, I might have to wear these just because they are my size. I can fit in his shoes. I can fit in a lot of NBA players' shoes because I wear a size 14 for basketball, even though I'm like a true to size 13. So I can pretty much fit in probably over half of the NBA players' shoes, especially if they're not like a big man, because usually they have like over a size 14. So they have like a size 14 or 13, I could probably fit in their shoes depending on what shoe it is, just because I have really wide feet. But so these are samples. I just can't show you just because it's too hard to get the camera to focus on it. These are samples, so these have never been released. I've seen pictures of these. I could probably flash up a couple pictures. He's definitely had more than one pair of these because he's worn these in games before, so I'll try to find pictures of him wearing them and just throw them up on the screen for you guys to look at. But that's pretty much it for these. I'm super excited to have these in my collection. This is my second PE of him. Hopefully I'll be able to get more in the future, so make sure to stay tuned for that. So my goal in the future is to get a lot more of his PEs just because he is my favorite player, and just have a little nice collection of his shoes. So maybe in the future I'll be able to pick up some more, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. Make sure to stay tuned for that. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment your favorite NBA player down below if you haven't. I'd be really interested to see who your favorite NBA player is now that the season has started. And that's just it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.